Hello, Mascara Ball. Okay, so I don't follow a set plan that I've downloaded of Pinterest or anything like that. When I picked up the Bible, I picked up where I left off, which was 4 pages into Matthew, and it was nothing's making sense. And I was like, no, okay, wait, just start from the beginning. And I just take it literally one sentence if I have to, every fourth word if I have to. For example, as we start, the book of the genealogy of Jesus Christ. And I was like, what the heck is genealogy? I had to pause right then and there. 1, 2, 3, 4 words in. And then I went onto Google and I typed what that word meant. And then it says, the son of David, the son of Abraham. Abraham begot Isaac. What begot what? Remember that show when we used to do the pranks, almost like Leon Schuster, you've been shucks, but it was you got. And I was like, have you begot? Are you playing tricks here? What's going on? So then I read up about it. Just Google straightforward. As I'm asking it, I would type into Google, Abraham begot Isaac. What does that mean? The son of. That means the son of, and then I would then make my little notes, right? So then I would write the son of that. And then just from that, for example, I was looking back at it and I'm like, out of all of these 14 people that have had children, like this bloodline, only 4 times has the wife been mentioned. And I thought that was very interesting. So what did I do? I typed in Google, why is it that Matthew doesn't mention all the wives in the lineage of Jesus? Because traditional Jewish genealogists only list men. These women were chosen to highlight key themes. And I was like, key themes. Okay, cool. And because sometimes I have Bible stories play in the background, 2 of the wives, actually, I had a familiar story attached to them. So I was like, okay, well, that's very interesting. So out of 4 words, I learned something. And then out of 1 sentence, I learned a whole page. So take your time. There's so much that you can read about. The more curious you get, the more questions you have, the more things you know about and everything like that. So I think that's entirely up to you. I was literally 4 words in and I had to Google search what these words mean. So the only plan I have is to read and make sure that what I'm reading is something that I understand by adding it into Google. If my curiosity leads me down a winding road to discover other stories, then great. If not, then I just carry on reading. Sometimes I'll be so comfortable in the passage I'll read, and then only afterwards I'll make notes. I came to the office to finish the video because Ali Wally came home and he's watching Good Day in the lounge. So I didn't want to get overwhelmed by what all there is. Even when people say you can download this Bible app, you can get a breakdown from Pinterest, this is what I've been using, I was like, no, I don't want to dive into 50 things to understand 1 passage, 1 sentence. I merely just want to take my Bible and I just want to read and I want to learn as I go, so that I'm not put under pressure of a program, or maybe I need to be somewhere else where somewhere else is, or you know what I mean? Because I get very overstimulated and very distracted. And I just thought, if I'm just in my quiet space with no distractions, no music playing, and I simply just read and simply just research what I don't understand, I can learn at my own pace, at my own rate. And therefore, I'm not restricted to, okay, so today's Bible reading is going to be X, Y, and Z, and then I'm only on X, Y, and Z, or it's in the middle of the Bible. I want to start from someplace because I like a beginning, a middle, and an end. So when I was given this Bible for the very first time, they said, just start from the New Testament. When I started reading Matthew, I was like, okay, I'm going to read about the gospel. And then, because I like a beginning, middle, and end, my plan is then to start from the beginning, from the absolute freaking beginning, and then work myself through the Bible like it is a book from page 1 to page 100. So, yeah, for me, that did terribly at school. I'm probably 20% dyslexic. I read the same paragraph over, same sentence, same word over about 5 times before I think I get it, and research more than I need to. But it's different. It's almost like when I'm in that zone, then it doesn't feel like an effort. It doesn't feel like I'm studying anything. I'm just getting to know someone better, and that's God. Flipping through the Bible, sorry, just quickly. I have a basic guideline to pray protection over myself before I read the Bible so that I am not pulled into distraction from the devil. When I was actually reading from the Bible, I felt a tremendous amount of nausea come over me and tiredness that I couldn't even explain to you if I tried. Like, my tired's been tired. And I was like, it's the devil trying to pull me away. I don't care what anybody says. It's the truth. The devil tries to pull you away from the word. And so I also Google search just like a basic guideline of what it is that you must ask for. And I think that each to their own will feel something that's right for them based on, what they research and find. But just to praise and acknowledge him, first and foremost, because always give gratitude. Ask protection over yourself while you read the Bible so you're not pulled into any distractions because of deceptive thoughts and craftiness from the enemy. True story. Seek wisdom and guidance for a transformed heart. And anything else you want to add that you would like to receive from the word and from him. And then end off in Jesus' name. And then there's also Psalms 23. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will feel no evil. For you are with me, your rod and staff, they comfort me. My favorite verse, Psalms 91. I actually have it tattooed on my back. My mom used to at one stage phone me and she was mad. She was like, you need to pray protection over yourself. There's evil out there. For he will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield. So that's not a plan that I seek from anyone or any Pinterest or any link that someone sent. No Bible app. It's just merely what works for me. And I think that sometimes we can be overstimulated by what works for others. So you need to find what works for you and then stick to it. And then as you feel yourself learn and grow in the word, if there's anything else you want to add or adapt, then you can do it according to what's best for you. So yeah, I mean, I'm very new to this. There is so much that I'm learning. It is absolutely nuts. My biggest thing is to be able to retain as much information so that when I tell everybody stories, I know what I'm talking about, because I get too excited and all the details that I forget the details when I talk about it. You know what I mean? It's like, that guy did this. And it's like, who is that guy? Well, it's that guy, man. You know that guy. Okay, so I hope that helps. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a beautiful day. Until next time, bye.